Hey guys, welcome to my new channel S Universe Information, in which I will try to give information about universe, our galaxy and our planetary system, etc. Today to begin with, I will start from our star Sun. So let's get started. Our Sun is one of the millions of stars in our universe. Our Sun is 109 times bigger than Earth. It means the Sun is too giant than Earth. The Sun is the star at the center of the solar system. It is nearly perfect sphere of hot plasma with internal convective motion that generates a magnetic field via dynamo process. It is the most important source of energy for life on Earth. Its diameter is about 1.39 million kilometers, means 8,64,000 miles, and its mass is about 3,30,000 times that of the Earth. The Milky Way is the galaxy to which our solar system belongs. Our Sun is one of the 5 lakh million stars in our own galaxy. The Sun lies at a distance from the center of galaxy that is about 27,000 light years away from the core of Milky Way galaxy. According to the scientists, the universe was born as a result of huge explosion called Big Bang. It took place about 1,37,000 billion years ago. In 1543, Nicholas Copernicus put from his theory that the Sun and not the Earth is at center. Prior to that theory, it was believed that Earth is at center and all the planets, including the Moon and Sun, revolving around the Earth. The Sun looks small because it is 15 crores kilometers away from our Earth. Sun is just like family head of our planetary family. The age of Sun is 4.6 billion years. The Sun is source of energy. The light of Sun takes 8 minutes 20 seconds to reach our Earth. The Sun is source not only for Earth but all the planets. All the planets revolve around the Sun. Even the faraway planet Pluto, Eris or Makemake also revolve around the Sun. And we will learn in future about Eris and Makemake. The Sun takes 25 days to rotate around itself, just like Earth and other planets. The Sun is also revolved around the center of Milky Way. Means see, a moon of any planet revolves around that planet, and the planets revolves around the Sun, and Sun revolves around the center of Milky Way. The Sun does, however, revolve around point in galaxy in the center of our galaxy, taking the entire solar system. The speed of Sun is 220 km per second. This period of orbit take 225 million years. The Sun revolves at about once in 25 days at its equator and up to 30 days near its poles. All the energy is only because Sun. All the trees, plants and get energy from Sun. All the animals, means all the species including us, can survive only because sunlight, which is generated from our Sun. So all the life on Earth is because of the Sun. The Sun is the only star which we can see in the day. The Sun consists hot gases, so it's just like a fireball. There are many other stars in our universe which are very giant than Sun and very hotter than our Sun. But because they are too far away from Earth, hence the heat of the stars do not reach up to the Earth. The Sun can hold 30 lakhs Earth in it. The temperature on surface of the Sun is around 5000 degrees Celsius, and the temperature of convective zone, that is inner side of the Sun, is 1.5 million degrees Celsius, and the temperature in the core of Sun is 14 million degrees Celsius. All through the sun is a fireball. The heat is not uniform. All substances on the sun. On some parts there is a less heat in which appears as a dark patches. So they are called as patches on sunspots on the substance. There are flares which is called corona. Sometimes in solar eclipse, feather-like substances appears on the surface of the sun, which can be seen through scientific instruments are called prominences. Prominences are actually streams of gases in accounts for about 99.86% and total mass of the solar system. The mass consists hydrogen is 73%, helium is 25%, and oxygen is 0.77%. Carbon is 0.1%, neon is 0.12%, iron is 0.16%, nitrogen is 0.9%, silicon is 0.07%, and magnesium is 0.05%, etc. The Parker Solar Probe was launched in 2018. Abroad will reach in 2025. Means 2025, making it the closest for orbiting man made satellite, as the first spacecraft will fly low into the corona layer at closest approach. The Parker Solar Probe, with hurtling around the sun at approximately 430,000 miles per hour. There is a theory of some scientists that says the stars are born from a huge explosion called Big Bang. I am repeating this, I know, but hear this information. Cloud dust gas, which is called nebula. Almost all stars consist hydrogen and helium gas. There are newborn, middle-aged and old stars. The middle-aged star will turn into a red giant star, slowly expanding itself. So our sun will expand, then all the planets including earth slowen by the sun. But the planets that are far away from sun will take longer time than earth for slowen by sun. The sun is an ordinary star now, but in future the sun will also the red giant star. The sun was formed about 4.1 billion years ago from the collapse of giant molecular cloud that consist mostly of hydrogen and helium. Some studies show that one or more supernova must have occurred near the area where the sun was formed. A shock wave from a nearby supernova could have triggered the formation of the sun by compressing the matter within the molecular cloud, as causing certain areas to collapse under their own gravity. Most of the matter gathered at the center, whereas the rest flattened into an orbiting disk, later forming the solar system. Gravity and pressure within the core generated a lot of heat. It accumulated more matter from the surrounding disk, eventually triggering nuclear fusion. How hot is our sun? When sun viewed from space, the sun color is white, but when we see low in the sky, the atmospheric scattering make it look yellow, red, orange or magenta. In the spectral class label, it is G2V, and G2 indicates its surface. The temperature of surface is 5005 degrees Celsius, and we denote that the sun is twin sequence stars and generates its energy by the nuclear fusion of hydrogen nuclei into helium in its core, or the sun fuses around 620 million metric tons of hydrogen each second. The sun has sufficient nuclear field to stay as it currently is for another 5 billion years. The fate of sun. Eventually the sun will swell, become a red giant, then it will shed its outer layer and the remaining core will collapse to become white dwarf. Slowly this will fade and its final phase as a dim object known black dwarf. Source of energy. The more recent discoveries of coal, petroleum, and natural gas, modern extensions of this trend. These fossil fuels are the leftover of ancient plant and animals matter formed, using energy from sunlight and then trapped within earth for millions of years because the stored energy in these fossil fuels has accumulated over many million years ago. They have allowed to modern humans to massively increase the production of combustion of primary energy. Solar cycle. Now, what is meant by solar cycle? The number of sunspots increase and decrease over the time in a regular approximately 11-year cycle called the solar or sunspot cycle. The solar cycle is a periodic change in the sun's activity and appearance. Visible changes occur in the number of sunspots, flares and other manifestations. Sunspots are magnetic storms on the sun surface. The exact length of cycle can vary. More sunspots mean increase solar activity, flares, and comes the highest number of sunspots in any given cycle is designed solar maximum, while the lowest number is designated as solar minimum. The sun is currently in an active phase of its 11-year solar cycle, but now it completed in 2020. The current cycle, called solar cycle 24, began in 2008. We are over 5 years into cycle 24. So now we have learned about solar cycle, but now we will learn about terrestrial organisms and terrestrial climate. It is small. First of all, terrestrial organisms. During the solar minimum, the decrease in ultraviolet rays or light received from the sun leads to the decrease in the concentration of ozone layer on living increase ultraviolet, allowing increased beams to penetrate through Earth's surface. Now, terrestrial climate. Both long and short term variations in solar activity are hypotheses to effects of global climate, but it has proven extremely challenging to directly quantify the link between solar variation and Earth's climate. Now, a fun fact. Do you know the south sunspots become north sunspot during the next solar cycle? Sun gazing. There are several right ways or many wrong ways to view the sun. The danger being prolonged direct exposure can cause permanent damage to eyes and can loss of vision or blindness. Then what is the perfect time to see the sun safely at the perfect time? Answer. One needs to filter out more than 99% of sunlight before it reaches our eyes. So guys, that's it for today's video guys, and we will talk about eclipses in our future videos. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you enjoyed the, please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel and press the bell icon. Then you never miss another update regarding my channel. So I will meet you in my next video. Until then, bye bye.